You are about to see stablecoin yield strategies paying as high as 50% APY. No, this is not clickbait. I will be showing you exact strategies and the protocols to use to achieve up to 50% APY on your stablecoins. But first, let's take a look at something that is simple to understand as well as execute. For that, we are going to be taking a look at Resolve and its two tokens, namely USR as well as RLP. USR is Resolve's own stablecoin, which provides or has an underlying yield of anywhere from 4% to 8% APY. RLP, which is a bit on the riskier side, provides an APY of anywhere from 8% to 12%. Both of these tokens are very different. One is a stablecoin and another is a liquid token that absorbs risks of the delta neutral strategy that is executed to earn yields for the USR stablecoin. If you are a beginner, I would recommend you to stay away from RLP and go with USR instead. The way you can earn with Resolve through USR is, first, you need to buy USR with USDC. Once you do that, you have to stake the USR token for STUSR, and after which you will start earning the underlying APY of anywhere from 4% to 8%. If you are a beginner to stablecoin yields as well as DeFi, think of USR as your entry level yield. It has low friction and it is usable across DeFi protocols like Aerodrome, Uniswap, etc. As we progress through this video, I will be sharing more protocols with increased amounts of yields on your stablecoin, which will also have some sort of increased amount of complexity involved. So make sure you watch this video with all your attention. So the next protocol on our list is going to be InfiniFi. Think of InfiniFi as a staking protocol to earn returns on your stablecoins. Currently on InfiniFi, you can earn 8.3% net APY on your USDC as well as other stablecoins like IUSD, USDT, USDE and SUSDE. This APY usually ranges from 8 to 10%. But if you would like to increase your yields on your stablecoin, then there is also a feature called exit timer, or basically locking your tokens to earn an higher yield. On here, if you go to this lock section on InfiniFi, you would see that there are 3 timers. The first one is 1 week, next one is 4 week, and the final one is 8 week. And to explain to you with an example, let's say that you select this first tranche of 1 week. So whenever you put in a request to withdraw your assets, it's going to take you 1 week to withdraw those assets. Same for 4 weeks. If you put in a request today to withdraw your assets or your stablecoins, then you would be able to access those assets after 4 weeks. I personally go with the 1 week tranche, and I would not put 100% of my stablecoins on here, maybe 10 to 20%. And do you know that there is one more thing that you can do to increase your yields on your stablecoin as well as other crypto assets? It is to like this video and subscribe to this channel. And if you would like to see any content revolving around any crypto or DeFi topics, make sure you let me know in the comments section. Okay, now we are getting into some serious stuff, and Summer.fi is what you use if you want to earn over 50% APY on your stablecoins. Don't worry, there are no complex strategies involved. With only a few simple clicks, you can access all of these high yields. If you go over to Summer.fi's application, you would see that there are multiple vaults or strategies for USDC, USDT and Ethereum. What we are going to be checking out for this video is going to be this USDT vault or strategy. Currently, this strategy is paying out over 6.4% APY, and on top of that, 44% APY paid out in the Summer or SUMR tokens. This brings our total APY on the USDT vault to over 50% APY. And how does Summer.fi do all of this? Well, think of Summer.fi as an automated strategy tool where with just one click and one user interface, you can spread your crypto stablecoins across different DeFi protocols like Euler, Syrup, Morpho, Gearbox, etc. If you would like to learn more about these exact strategies, the link to this page will be in the description. Okay, now it's time to step into some complex strategies. Keep in mind that all the strategies on Contango will not be set and forget. This is something that you have to be on top of each and every day. So if you are not comfortable comfortable with leverage or looping, then I would advise you to stay away from Contango. But if you are like me who likes to take some risk, then there are some really decent and juicy yields on Contango. These are all the pools or vaults that you can deposit your money into and use leverage to farm yields on your stablecoins. There are a lot of pendle pools which make these strategies even more complex than they already are. So what I like to do is stick to simple vaults like this S level USD, USDC on Morpho. To create position, simply go to create position. Once on here, select the leverage that you are comfortable with. Check out all these stats as well as your liquidation price and then deposit your funds. One thing I would recommend to you guys is, even though this is a stablecoin pool, I would not advise you to go over 5x leverage, because then things start to get really messy really fast. And I am someone who is not comfortable getting liquidated. Therefore, I personally don't go above 5x leverage. And even with 5x leverage, you are going to be earning a very decent 23% APY on your stablecoins. Of course, before depositing all your money into these types of pools, make sure to understand what exactly are these pools. For example, this S level USD is liquid staked USD offered by a team called Level, and in this specific pool, S level USD means staked level USD. So make sure you do thorough research before depositing in any of these pools. Now, do you want to earn high APYs on your stablecoin but don't want to involve yourself into leverage farming or looping or checking your investments or being on top of them each and every day? Well, then this protocol is exactly for you. IPOR, very similar to Summer.fi, also offers some vaults or strategies for your stablecoins. The most notable ones, or my personal favorite ones, are this SRUSD vault from Reservoir as well as this USDC vault by Tau Labs, both of which are offering an impressive 18.5% as well as 19% respectively on your stablecoins. SRUSD is the staked RUSD token from Reservoir Finance. On here, you do not have to perform any complex tasks to earn yields on your stablecoin. All you have to do is deposit your assets into these strategies, check them every once in a while, and enjoy these high APYs. All the stats as well as information are available on this page. I will make sure to include all of these links in the description, so make sure you check that out. Time for some more juicy 40 to 50% APY on your stablecoins. This is the exact strategy that I have deployed previously to earn over 40% on my stablecoins, and I will show you how you can replicate this as well. To execute this strategy, we are going to need USDF, or the stablecoin offered by Falcon Finance. You can simply mint or swap into USDF from a bunch of different tokens like Ethereum, USDC, USDT, etc. Once you get USDF token in your wallet, the game is not over. You're going to have to perform these two steps to earn over 40% APY on USDF, which is of course a stablecoin. Go to this earn section, and on here you are going to stake your USDF token for SUSDF for over 10% APY. Now, if you want or you are happy with 10% APY, then you can just stop here and keep earning those 10% APY. But if you are like me and you want to maximize on your capital efficiency, then follow this final step. Take your SUSDF over to Euler and use leverage to earn even more yield on your SUSDF. The specific vault that we are going to be checking out is this SUSDF USDC pool, which at the current max multiplier is offering over 40% APR. Now here too, you are going to have to mindful of a few things. The first one is of course the leverage and what your liquidation price is going to be. As you can see, the current price is sitting right over at $1, and if we deploy into this strategy with 5.2x leverage, then our liquidation price is going to be $0.93. With a 5x leverage, you are going to be earning over 25% APY on this USDF USDC pool. This is literally earning yields on top of yields, and this is exactly what you do to maximize capital efficiency as well as yields on your stablecoins. And if you would like to learn more about crypto DeFi yield farming, then make sure you check out these videos.